Hi traders, Nenad is speaking. I finally managed to get my hardware going. Let me check the sound. Just type if sound is okay, type yes. If you can see me also, I hope that everything is fine now. Yeah, excellent. So, yeah, we are ready to begin. So let's roll. Weekly Forex recap each Monday, as always. So, Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar yen, BTC dollar, trade ideas and setups. Last week was not very good for my personal trading. I had some losses that I didn't expect to happen. But today, well, everything started to be much, much better. So I guess that everything will be, of course, fine. But then again, losses are inevitable when you are trading, especially if there is some sort of correlation, a realignment, and when all the correlations are not yet valid and they actually last week we actually lost correlation with a lot of pairs, so that was also one of the reasons why I had some losses, although the result from our session recap was good. If you haven't traded the BTC dollar, if you have traded the Bitcoin, it was, you will see in Bitcoin was very volatile, and you will see the whole result. So mixed results for myself, more losses than wins from my Telegram group, but I'm still, of course, a bit over the line, very positive. So today's trade is euro dollar, and I'm still running it, and I think that euro dollar will be also very, very good. So let's start with our weekly Forex recap. And before I start, have in mind that CFD and Forex are leverage products, always can result in losses. Whatever you trade, guys, if you trade with leverage products, be prepared for some big wins and big losses. You need to do your money management. Have in mind that everything you see here is my personal opinion and trades. These are my solely mine trading ideas and nothing else. Trading rules always give price a breathing room. We enter in the zone, it's called the POC zone, and add a spread to your stop loss. Even if you trade via ECN, add 2 to 5 pips spread depending on pair traded. We take only one position per listed pair, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That is why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, but not less. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and early Wednesday. Always pay attention to price action, protect your profits, and have in mind that pips pool, the term that I use, is the maximum available number of pips you could have made on my setups. These are results for last week. Euro dollar was minus 30, pound dollar was potentially plus 200, it hit the target. Australian dollar 40 possible, although I haven't closed it, but well, I thought that it should have been lower. Dollar yen minus 50 and BTC dollar minus 100. So total people was plus 60, and the trade of the week, the pound dollar. Not excellent week, but you know, sometimes there won't be it's not that everything will always be perfect. Sometimes we need to allow market also sorry, to go its own way, and sometimes we can even have a losing week. But it's important that at the end of the month or at the end of the 3-4 months we are positive, especially in the end of a year. So let me show you the result, and then I will show you new setups. So euro dollar was good for, well, as you can see, basically we had a buying opportunity. Initially it went something like 15 pips. It was not a trade that I want to say it's a positive trade. 15 pips, it's not much, it's nothing. At least 20 pips is needed for our trade to be successful. So this was a losing trade. Then we had a pound dollar that was a clear winner, the best trade of the week. Basically, it came to the POC zone. Well, I can say almost to the pip. No, it was not, because here, as you can see, this trade was good. I said buy at 30.30. The price went to 30.30, and what happened later was this, to 32.40. So this was, you see, 30.30 and bang, up. Well, the stop loss on this trade was different than I sent on Telegram channel. On Telegram channel, well, for me, it was a loss, but guys, for you, this is a winning trade. So I know that a lot of you who traded the same setup didn't close where I closed. So this one was, you see what happened. Basically, it went up. Australian dollar, this is what I haven't closed. And maybe I should have closed here. It's still running, but my stop loss from the previous week, it's still like 15 pips close to my stop loss. But then again, the price went from this level down to 17.50. Even it went to 17.37 or something, 17.40, and then it spiked up. So Australian dollar, not an ideal pair to trade right now. It seems that Reserve Bank of Australia is keeping the floor at 71 at this point. I don't see I don't see any logic except that Reserve Bank of Australia is actually protecting 70.00. Yes, that is my opinion. I'm not sure, but I think that is the reason. Because if you watch technical analysis and fundamentals, the Australian dollar should have dropped below 70. It should have been 68.80 for the last week. But maybe it will happen again. I don't know. Now we have some, let's say, not very clear situation. The price is ranging between 71.50 and 71. So yeah, I mean, it's not an ideal pair to trade. But I want to say that I haven't closed this trade, although I should have maybe when the price dropped. I was like 50, 60 pips in profit because I had two positions running. I had 70 and 71, and I haven't closed it here. I should have closed it for 70 pips. The Australian dollar yen, well, again, a big drop. This was head and shoulders. This should have been some retracement here, and you can see we had a buy trade. I would like to stress out that this was actually my mistake, guys. This is a winning trade, and I made it a losing trade. It's not that if you went exactly what I said from this spot, you would have been okay, because this is still POC zone. I say always 15 pips. So this is a POC zone, guys. Watch this. So this actually is a winning trade from this spot. If the price rejected from this spot, you could have made like, well, 40 pips. So I will correct this sheet. Definitely, guys. Let me just give me a few seconds. Well, it's actually 50 pips. So the result is 100 possible pips. Yeah, my mistake, because I watched the other half of the screen. So this is it. Yeah, I watched it from this spot, and I should have watched it from this spot. So this is a winning trade, plus 40 pips, okay? And the BTC dollar was a losing trade. Watch this, guys. This is huge volatility. I don't really like this. When I see this, I really don't like this. Now, guys, I need to tell you, these webinars are mostly predictive webinars. So now I'm predicting where the price might turn and where the price might reject or bounce. So have in mind that due to nature of these webinars, I cannot tell you specifically enter now or enter or exit now. I'm always doing that with my Telegram group, and that is paid channel. This is free channel, and I can only give you setups. So that is why I say POC zone is important. For example, guys, if you see that this is the level, this is always the average, the median. So 1570, you can enter around 1585 and or 1570 and or 1555. So 15 pip buffer to the both sides. But you need to do it with scaling in. You cannot, or if you put the whole risk in a single position, then you will not be able to scale in. So if you enter with a full risk at 1580 and the price drops to 1555, it will be hard for you to enter, or you need to add more risk. That is why I'm saying you need to let the price move. So if you, and always trade the first position with low risk. So if your risk is 1% per trade, if the price gets to 1585, open 0.3% of risk. If price drops, add until you reach 1% of risk. That's all. I cannot tell you, because I'm just doing the prediction, guys. And it's not like on my live, it's different. On my live Telegram group and channel, I say enter now. I always give the zone, and the price is usually within the zone where I send the signal. But this is different. But I trade this now because this was my setup for today, and I said 1630 was the final target, but I think that we can move the target to 1680. If I see that tonight the price is going above 1630 or 1620, I will say move your target to 1680. Yes, David, the analysis for weekly recap is naked Camarilla. Indeed, naked Camarilla. I cannot do my own system because my own system is a reaction, and naked Camarilla is the analysis, the prediction. If you got my point, if you get my point. So with my Camarilla MACD, I'm doing market orders. With this is naked Camarilla trading. I'm just doing the analysis, and I'm doing like price action analysis where the price could bounce. Yes, the naked trading, and what I do here, I will teach you in price action trading school, of course, because you will be able also to analyze the price yourself. But then again, guys, it's always good to listen to my signals and listen to my entries, because that way you will see why I'm doing. Those will be live examples. Everything you see here is my live examples. And when you get into the logic of why and how I'm doing that, you should be able also to do it yourself, of course. But of course, it's always good to use these webinars and our Telegram channel, because you will always learn something new. And I need to tell you that I also will do a slight modification of Camarilla MACD Lite version 2 to make it more I can say accurate when market is not perfect. And I think I will do the update this week. I'm testing it now. Yes, I mean, Camarilla is the beast of the system, but sometimes even Camarilla MACD cannot capture the sentiment of let's say maybe major banks, because sometimes the sentiment changes. For example, I had 4 losses and 1 win on my Telegram, or 2 wins, I don't know, on my Telegram channel. And it's not because of I didn't know what to do. I know what to do, but sometimes market just won't listen. It does its own way. And when I say it does its own way, I literally mean sometimes there is a sort of manipulation, because central banks are defending some levels and you cannot get into that. For example, the Australian dollar. Exactly, David. Trades were correct, but it's the risk. I'm sure that the Reserve Bank of Australia is defending 70.00. Otherwise, I would be right. 68.80 should have been the target. But I don't know that, because technical analysis shows one thing. And central banks are defending it's their job to defend the forex, right? The market, the price of their own currency versus other currencies. And the risk management is still a holy grail, guys. Just do not fall into a trap of a bad money and risk management, guys. That's always the fact. So let's get back. This is my opinion on euro dollar. And I think really that euro dollar, you see that, I mean, this is called ascending scallop, J-shaped pattern. And when you see this, these are all lower highs and lower lows until this point here. Now this started to get interesting from this point. The price made a high, a low. and then it made a lower high, but a higher low, then a higher high compared to this high, a higher high, a higher high, and now this is a swing. So higher high, watch this, compared to these highs and higher low. Now we have a high, we have a low, we might possibly will have a higher high in Asian session. If that happens, I think this could be the next target. Monthly H3 1680. Cup with handle is something similar, but ascending scallop has just started to develop. It will be fully developed if we see one or two more swings. But at this point, this looks like a start of ascending scallop. This can be called cup with handle, but still, it's not an ideal cup with handle, if you get my point. It is a cup with handle, but also I think that if the price makes one more swing, it will be a breakout of the candle and it will be ascending scallop. So you see this. This could be like, this candle is not ideal. Cup is okay, but I'm more thinking about what if it breaks this high. Then my target will not be 1630. I think the final target will be 1680. I need to see reaction. We need to see a close above this weekly H3. Really, we need to see a close. Ideally, 4-hour close is needed. And yes, euro dollar is, still euro dollar is like ranging. It's not ideal. But that is my opinion. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it should go up. And of course, if it gets to 1680, this could be a sell. Yeah, I will get to your comments, Ilya, and guys. Just let me get back to this. So pound dollar is an uptrend, guys. The start of the week was shaky. We had a gap. The gap has closed, and now it's basically trusting through all resistance. Pound is in uptrend. Watch this. Gap closed, and bang, bought from 31.30. I think that this has potential for more upside, because if you do this, you get inverted head and shoulders. 30.90 buy, 30.20 stop, 32.25 TP, and sell 32.25. 32.25. Okay, guys, it's not camera. It's a little bit more about weekly H3, because I think that this level will hold, at least the initial push. It should hold if at least for some profit taking. And when profit taking starts, when you see a profit taking, the price will drop. So pay attention to this zone. This could be, at least for the first attempt, this could be a nice drop. Okay. Let's do some more analysis. Okay, just give me a few seconds. Need to move this here. Yeah, this is something from my PC here. Yeah, we'll take a screenshot. Okay, so let's move on to another pair. It's the Australian dollar. This is a little bit unknown to me now. As I said, I think that RBA is protecting 70.00. So I think that if you trade it, you should trade it with a lower risk, guys. Whatever, you should trade this with a lower risk, because it's not ideal pair. I did maybe a mistake on my own, because I added few more positions without closing the first, and that was my mistake. But do not do this. Trade now the Australian dollar with low risk, because it still can drop, guys. I said 71.55 is, you see, it's not ideal, guys. It's still close to my stop loss from the previous week. But if it wants to drop, it should drop from this level. Above this level, it's bullish, especially above this one. So yes, we are still in, guys. I also have positions on my accounts. I also have, you see here, We have it here. I am in, guys. But if we don't now, this is you need to think something about something. I'm still in, guys, but listen to me. Yeah, I need to, I will. This is wrong. I will correct it now. I'm still in, and I will do it with a very tight stop, guys. Now watch this. I will open the slide, and Australian dollar is ranging. Positional sell. If you want to get in, guys, you need to get in now. Stop loss is the same as I have it, 15 pips. TP is 71. It's changed because okay, let's do this. Final TP is 70.50, and then 70.50 is the level to go long because the price is protected here. And again, this is what I think. If it happens, it's not ideal, guys. But watch the price here on the chart. It made a push. Now it's rejecting. I am in. But guys, 71.55 is my stop loss. Above this, it will be bullish. So if it wants to drop, it should drop now. Towards, this is okay. It's weekly level. But have in mind that 70.50, if the Reserve Bank of Australia is actually defending it, they don't look these levels exactly. They look 00s and 50s. Banks mostly trade on rounded numbers or round numbers. Yes, on big account and on small account, guys, I'm still in. Not just on big account. This is smaller one, but you see, I'm still in. So don't worry. 71.55 is a stop loss for all of you who traded Telegram ECS Live setup. But as you can see, if euro dollar starts to push it up, it might drag maybe the Australian dollar. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the Australian dollar will drop during the Asian session. But at this point, guys, this is my stop loss here, 71.55. I'm in. But I say, I would wait to see if the price gets to 70.50. Then I would close it, because if I'm right that the Reserve Bank of Australia is protecting 70.00, they will push it up again. I also think that the Australian dollar should have dropped to 68.80, guys. This should have been the level. I already explained. Even below, somewhere here. But watch this. This daily. This looks like it's defending. The RBA is defending 70.00. They're defending 00. It's hard to fight with the major shark. That is the RBA is at the top of the forex food chain, guys. You cannot fight it. It's like you're fighting with a killer whale, with an orca. It's impossible. So yeah, that is why I think that we should close if we get something out of this trade. Okay, let's move again. Dollar yen this is a buy, this is a sell. Again, ranging price action on dollar yen. But let me clear something, guys. I want to show you something. Again, it's at the critical level. If it wants to go up, it should go up. It still has some more room, but watch this. It's 61.8. I think this could be a good for scalps, for scalping. But it's not ideal situation, guys, because of this. If it drops here, you can maybe make some scalps here. It's okay. But watch this. Triple threat. 1, 2, 3. It's crossing 61.8. It's ATR low here. A lot of confluence here. If it breaks down, this could be a scalp, this could be a scalp, but it will drop. This is the last chance, I think, to go long. I'm not going long now. I want to see what the Asia session will bring, but this is the last chance to go long, because 113.70 is a sell, definitely. If it wants to go up, it should hit 113.70. It's quarterly Camarilla level. and it's a decision spot on 4-hour time frame. Also, guys, it's important because this is close to the neckline, head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, leg line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch trend line, 6 touch, not trend line, but actually 6 touch neckline and 23.6 and 23.6 only holds a strong trend. So this is crucial level, 113.6070. If it goes from here, it could go there and then drop. Totally ranging price action. Be careful, guys. Really, it's ranging price action. And finally, the BTC dollar. It's an uptrend, but wait, it's not. I will analyze it from the chart directly. It's being very, very volatile, and I'm not sure that you're ready to trade this, but if you want, you can always do it. Be careful. Guys, watch this. This looks like the BTC is going to explode to the upside. Watch this. It was ranging, and then bang. Watch this, 73.50 and then drop. Again, bought from 40.64. If you want to buy it, I would say don't. It's a big risk. And I will always say go to extremes. Buying from this level, 63.30 is okay. No, this is bullish, guys. There is no descending trend line. Watch this. This is bullish. Yes, volatility trading is always good, guys. If you use high volatility trading, HVT, watch this. You would have, okay, I made it wrong. It's actually uptrend. Here. Watch this. 61.70. If you do HVT, guys, and you know, all of you know what high volatility trading is. I mean, most of you who attended Camarilla McD course, and I even mentioned it in maybe in price action trading school, but I'm not sure. Watch this. You buy from this 61.7888 because this is HVT. Exactly, David. Exactly. I don't trade the BTC dollar, but the principle is the same. Watch this. Buying, split a single trade into 3 smaller positions, put a stop loss here, and you would have been in profit if you traded this. It went off, but yes. So I would say this is the level, 63.64. Let me check once more. I would say, okay, 64.40. The last line of defense, 64.40. Stop loss, 63.40. Well, and final target, guys, is again 73.50. It will drop, but the target will be something else. I will show you. So 73.50. Let's go 73.50. Sell. Stop loss should go above this high. It's always 100 pips. Okay, on the BTC, because of the volatility, you need to manage your risk. And the TP here is actually this level. Again, rounded number, 70.00. So this is it. Now, guys, I will roll the slides. If you have any questions, just ask. But that's the logic. I mean, you need to really adapt to market conditions. That is why when I trade, I always see the signal from my method, but I assess it from a trader's perspective. And yes, the update on Camarilla MACD Lite version 2 minor update will roll this week. Okay. Exactly, 4 pillars. Exactly, David. Euro dollar, pound dollar, the Australian dollar, the Ninja, and the BTC. Now your questions, guys. Euro, Australian dollar. Again, I don't like this pair. Really, it's so dependent on the Australian dollar, on euro, and the currency strength. I mean, I really don't like it, but I will do it. I mean, I'll do the analysis, but I simply don't like it. It looks bullish to me because obviously the euro is now stronger than the Australian dollar. But watch this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. But only above this level, it will be bullish. And here from this level, you can potentially buy it. But here it will be bullish, yeah. Maybe buy from here level, for this level, maybe sell it here or take profit there above this level. It could break. If it doesn't, it will drop. So Ron, this is bullish. The dollar CAD, I think we finished the dollar CAD setup. I think the setup now on dollar CAD, I don't have any setup on dollar CAD right now. Menchislav, I don't have it now. Adam is asking about the Australian dollar yen. Okay, let me check the Australian dollar yen. Range. This is range, guys. When price is in between weekly L1 and weekly L3 and weekly H1, it means that the price is in heavy range. You don't need, if you want to see, guys, if you want to know when the market is really in a heavy range, just watch Camarilla L1 and H1. When the price is between weekly L1 and H1, it's ranging. I don't know what we'll do with what we will do with the Australian dollar yen because it's super rangy, guys. This is huge. This is no movement. This is sideways range. Above this and close above weekly H3 bullish. Below this, below weekly L3 bearish. Simple as that. Many decision points. For me, the Australian dollar yen, based on my Camarilla levels, this is non-tradable, guys. I'm not trading this. Really, I'm not trading this. I just want this euro dollar to make some big move to the upside. Guys, watch my trades here. Bang, 2 positions. Let's see. The Australian dollar yen, I don't like it really. I really don't like it. It's boring. Okay, Dow Jones. Okay, index A. Let me open it. I'm not you. Yeah, this is here. I'm not trading it, but this is super bearish now. Although it's supported here. Okay, triangle. Triangle, or some people call it, well, this could be also a sort of pennant, bearish. If it breaks this level here, the ATR low, actually, if it breaks this spot, it should probably retest this one, and then if it breaks it, this will be your target probably. Wow, this is huge. This is pole. You need to add the distance here. Wait. You do it like this. I will do it like this. Watch me doing it. Okay, once more, guys. I will zoom it in. This and this. Now, guys, do this. Okay, sorry. again. This is called flagpole. Okay, from this spot to this spot. And if it breaks, this will be final target based on price action. If it breaks, Trump loses his presidency indeed, but I don't think it will happen, really. You maybe want to start buying from these levels because it's very, very low. But based on price action, this is how you do it. I'm not saying it will happen. Just on technical analysis, this actually could happen, okay? So you really need to be very, very careful. I think that it could be supported now, and maybe it's time for buying, Adam. Mookie is asking about gold. Okay. Yes, gold. And guys, I think that we are ready to wrap it up. Okay, gold. Let's go. I think I moved it here. Yeah, bullish, following euro dollar. Ilya is saying buy physical gold. Yes, physical gold is also good investment. Here, this is the level to potentially go long. If it drops, guys, weekly H3, bang, 12.10. If, but watch this. Now it's also why euro dollar cannot go more to the upside. But I think this is big. This, I think it could go to 12.50. If it makes a daily close above this level, this could be its next target, 12.50. So guys, this would be it. I hope that you enjoyed it. And David, ATR pivots refresh. They refresh only when next day begins, and you use ATR pivots only on intraday time frames. So intraday time frames, 1 hour. So this will refresh next day because the indicator calculates the range, and usually you see the range based on last 14 days, the top and the bottom. So not by candle, but each day. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed it. For my Telegram group, guys, I will update it now shortly on my possible update on Camarilla MACD light version 2, minor update, but it should keep us from ranging markets and bad trades. Thank you for listening, guys. Love you all, and talk to you soon. Stay positive and trade safe. See you. Love you guys.